So in my mind, I'm like, oh, so these ninjas out without me. See what I'm saying? Ninjas. Anyway, I'm not one of them people that. Well, I wouldn't say I don't care about that at all because I do kind of care. But I know they was calling. That was the reason they was calling me. And then they was like, yeah, you should come out. No, I don't want to. I got shit to do. I got to go do Chanel's Reality and Creative Solutions. I already promised. Okay. Um,
Okay.
but no. But they're both single. So I'm thinking to myself, I know my friend, the girl, he not her type. But he's handsome, but he ain't her type, I think. And then, but he'll probably still try it. He probably already tried it. I think, unfortunately, a lot of my friends that were
Mhm.
single, they all tried to get at him in some capacity.
And
I
what
don't know.
happened?
I don't know. I don't ask them, but I don't think
Oh, he
anybody.
might got he got the good looks, the money. Because if they both trying to
He
holler
don't have money
at
like that. He a teacher.
him. Mhm.
Mm. But he's stable. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know. They all. I won't say all of them. Not every single friend I have, but some of them because he's younger than me and they're his age. So I think they were trying to get at him. But anyway, to answer your question, based on like specifically them two, I would say it's kind of difficult out here because people have a certain standard of what they want, and people like men aren't necessarily as chivalrous as they were like before I got married. Um, and because you got Tinder and Grinder and all of the things, and they can swipe to the left or to the right, like
Don't put Grinder. Grinder is for the
it's a social media platform for dating. I understand what you're saying, but
yeah.
that's what it
Okay.
is. My point is they have all these apps and they do all of the things, but do we actually communicate so that way you could want to do romantic things? I don't know. You would know better than me. I think my single friends, well, some of them I would say they have romantic dates and stuff like that, but
Mhm,
it just
mhm,
never really goes anywhere because I feel like it's very surface. It's not really,
mhm.
it's like, oh, she looked good. You know what I mean? Like I have pretty friends, and so it's like, oh, she's pretty. She's Honduran, so she looks like she could be, you know,
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So
I have
she
friends
like
like that, and then I have like biracial friends, and so it's like anything you mix with black, I think is supreme.
okay.
Um, but so I feel like guys will see them and be like, oh, she's exotic or whatever. But it's like more of like a challenge of she's cute and I want to get with her, not like, oh, let me wine and dine her. You know what I mean? And then too, my friends are, they got their own. So you got to match that energy. You know what I mean? You can't be what do they call them? Brokey.
Yeah, you can't be a
Trying to,
brokey.
what I'm saying, trying to get with her. So you probably gonna have a problem with that. But I don't know. I think I have good friends, and those that are married is all good. Those that are not, I just think this dating scene is just maybe not the best.
Mm.
And then at a certain age, I think I would say past 28, pretty much everybody got a baby. And if they not with a quote unquote baby mama, baby daddy, or child's father, child's mother, then that's a turn off for people. You know what I mean? So I think it's difficult, but I also don't know how guys approach women nowadays. Like I don't know because I would assume if you're past 30, you not still clubbing like that. Like not to say that you don't go out and hang
Yes,
out.
you do go club.
No, but I'm saying like you were clubbing at 21, like every weekend type thing, or are you going to just like I think going when I've gone to the club even probably in the last couple of years, it's more to watch the mating of others. I think the shit is fucking hilarious. It's like to watch the guys that pay for the drinks and then like stalk they prey the whole night, like trying to
um,
follow the drink around and where is she?
I was telling DJ about that. I was like, it was one time I went to the club, right? So at the club with my friend, we out there, we partying, and we look all dolled up and stuff. And this guy approaches me, right? So he talks to me or whatnot, right? Offers to buy me a drink, and I told him I'm drinking water. Or I think he did buy me a drink, and he was trying to talk to me, and then I think later on I was like, yeah, just talk to me after because I'm chilling here with my friend. I can't take up the whole night just talking to you. And tell me why within the next like 20 minutes he was talking to another girl.
Well, I mean, you did tell him I can't spend my time with you. I got other. Basically, you told him I don't
No,
give a shit about
and then
you.
hold on, I gave him my number, right? And then I saw him with another girl. So then I was like,
What
what
you
the
just told him? Imagine if that was flipped. Imagine if the guy was like, and so you're having a conversation with him, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta stop you because I can't spend my whole night talking to you." You'd be like, "What you then?" Well, in my mind, I would definitely be like that for sure. And then I'm certainly talking to other people in your face in this club. You best believe it's going down. Not like having sex with people, but we definitely out there grinding. We definitely out there. Like I'm gonna have the best of the best time. So I'm not how you can even feel some type of way about that. Like rejection is real. You rejected him, Chris. Like what?
I did not reject him.
You did.
I gave him my number and I was like, okay, after this we can
He
meet
was
up.
trying to get at you, and you telling this man.
No,
yeah,
wait, hold on, wait. I gave him my number and I was like, we can talk after, right? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I gave you my number. Here's my number. I got to go because there's a few other guys in here. I got to make sure I got some options.
I did not do that.
That's what you did. You didn't say it.
I was right there, said it next to and then this happened to me twice. And then I was like, you know what I do? I take a picture of them talking to another girl and I send it to them. You shake your head.
You a mess. You are. But you're young, so do your thing. Don't let the old married lady tell you nothing. I'm just telling you, if that was me and the roles were reversed, I would feel some type of way about that. If a guy was like, yeah, thank you for the number. I appreciate you, but I can't spend all my time with you. The fuck you mean? Well, then why are you even talking to me?
Oh my god.
Don't take it personally. I'm not saying I'm just telling you how I would take it. But you did right, creative. You sent him on his way. You gave him your number. So you sent him on his way.
So this is what I do. I look at it as this. Mm-hmm. If I meet a guy at the club, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not going home with you that one day. That spoils everything.
Right.
What I do is I give him my number and I see if he's gonna call me the next day or call me afterwards or plan something. And if he doesn't, I just move along because 9 times out of 10, most of the people you meet at the club scene, they're not that serious anyway.
So why give anybody your number?
I mean, there's always that 1% chance. I do believe in 1% chance, but I don't hope on it.
I got you.
If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Whew, yeah. So, like, how many days do you wait for someone to call you, and then what's like your cutoff time? Like, if he ain't called me by this day, then
I don't know, like 3-4 days.
So 4 days. By the 5th day, if he ain't called you, then
I just think you're not that interested.
Maybe he was busy.
Did you watch that movie? I don't know if a guy is interested in you. You watched that, right?
It's one of my favorite movies.
He's just not that into you. Say it with me. Everybody in the chat.
But there are those chances, and that's the problem with that movie too, which is what made it so good.
Oh my god! Go ahead.
Because they were right. It's like the women in that movie were kind of like making these excuses. Well, and it's like, well, I have this one friend and she this and then she that, and she ended up getting married and met the love of her life. And it gives women this stupid ass false hope that, that 1% that you're talking about. And it's like, nah,
exception to the rule.
Yeah. That whole movie that's what it should have been called. The exception to the rules. Like that's what it is.
And everybody thinks they're the exception to the rule.
Every single person. That's a fact. That's the title of our next thing. Everybody thinks they're the exception to the rule. We do. But why wouldn't we? We're individuals.
We want to believe that, because if not, then it breaks our heart, doesn't it?
I don't know if I would be heartbroken because I'm not necessarily the exception.
It breaks your heart because you thought that this person was into you and they really liked you, and you thought you was the exception to them and they fucking bad behavior, but then you realize you're not the exception to the rule.
Yeah,
You are the rule.
I can see how that could be heartbreaking, but I've just never had my heart broken. So I don't really, but I can see how that could be heartbreaking. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not a person that could deal well with like that type of rejection. I would be like, what you mean? Now, this is the thing about me, that why the rejection wouldn't work for me. Because if you did reject me and I feel some type of way about it, you ain't ever getting another chance. Nope. Because you shouldn't give anybody, especially a man, an opportunity to tell you he don't want you more than once. So, bye-bye. Yeah, I'm not doing that. But I do think that there are those exceptions where, because I wonder, like, what do you think if a guy calls you like 2 weeks later and he's like telling you, oh, well, this happened and that happened, and you wouldn't believe, and then he actually tries to date you? Would you give him a chance? Or are you like, no? What if he calls you like, I've been meaning to call you, but I lost my phone? Because remember how you had lost your phone, something happened to your phone or whatever?
Yes. Right there, you gonna put me on blast.
Oh, sorry. I apologize. My bad. No, but you get what I'm saying? Like, it's something like it could happen. So
you know what? You know what? Because I'm not the best either at communication. So I have to say that too. I am not the best. I'm probably the worst also.
So
like right now.
Give me an example what you mean by that.
I'm supposed to be dating like 2 or 3 people on this app and some other people, and I don't even text them back or anything. And I was supposed to video call them, and then I feel so bad. But when I start talking to them,
you know, lies.
I mean, like, these conversations are so boring. Oh my god, I gotta leave.
No, she doesn't feel bad. If you felt bad, you would have been there for the video call. If you felt bad, you would have texted them back. If you felt bad, you would call them back. Lies.
No, all right. The one guy I told him I didn't video call him was because I had to do my hair. Yeah, my hair was messed up. So no,
you can't call somebody because you got to do your hair. Knock it all the way off, creative. Stop it.
Y'all didn't see me in the past couple of days. I
don't reindeer games that I ain't got time. I ain't got time. What you mean you got, girl? I ain't got time. So you would have been blocked. I ain't got time.
I know. I'll be like, sometimes I don't even be mad if they block me. I'll be like, damn.
Of course you're not mad because you didn't give a shit. What you mean?
I gotta go try again the next time.
Girl, I can't. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, all the guys out there that's gonna see this video now and in the future, don't bite the apple. Okay? Don't bite the apple. Stay away from the apple because you're gonna get your feelings hurt.
That's not true.
And then this is the crazy part. And then when the guy that you really are interested in, he ain't gonna call you. And I'm gonna be like, I ain't gonna have nothing to say, just so you know. I'm just be like, oh.
Yeah, you're not gonna be my friend. You're not gonna help me through that.
I would absolutely be your friend, but I don't have nothing to say. That's the type of friend I am. I'm gonna listen to you, but I'm not gonna give you no advice. I'm not doing none of that.
That wasn't my fault though.
See, this is yeah, it was. What you mean?
But you know what? I do own up. I'd be like, I'm so sorry. I was so busy. It's 4th of July weekend, a lot of moving parts, which is true. I gotta do my hair. I gotta
plan. Pick you up and be like, nah, you was so busy. You was on a panel with this other chick. I saw you. What you mean?
No, they don't know I'm online. They don't know I'm on YouTube.
You don't know who's on YouTube.
Behold, there's over 1 million people in the world, and not everybody is on YouTube.
I ain't say that.
You could shake your head and you could do that because I bet you even your friend, even your friend who's a teacher, he probably don't even know this part of YouTube exists.
He doesn't.